In the Supercar Street Racing kitchen today, you got Brad here, and this morning we are checking out the Crafter's Mark Picture Light. This is a wireless, meaning it recharges picture light. You can see it right there, sitting so fresh and so fly. You can see the mounting hardware that came with it, and you can see the remote control, the charging cable. They even give you some screws, and then this is the manual. And today we're going to be taking a look at this on the channel, so hang out and let's check this out. This tiny Tesla has nothing to do with this wireless Crafter's Mark picture light that we have sitting on the counter today in Supercar Street Racing. Right in front of me, we have already unboxed this thing for the purpose of going ahead and charging it so that after that, we can go ahead and do a full review and hang this Crafter's Mark picture light up in the SCSR garage. We're gonna be adding this over our SCSR custom artwork that we made there. But now let's take a close and in-depth look at everything that is in the Crafter's Mark wireless picture light. We do have the one in brass right here sitting in front of us to check out. All right, a further look at what's inside of the box here with the Crafter's Mark. You get this nice hanging bracket that goes right on this. Basically, the way you do this is you screw, the screw's already in the bottom of this, you remove the screw, take it out and screw it to this bracket like this, which we will do here momentarily. And that's how you mount that. Then this ball gets screwed into the end of here, right? And then so that's what magnetically attaches this bracket to the light so that the light is removable to be recharged. Now I'm curious as how long this light actually lasts. We will be testing that as well. And then further in the box, we do have a remote control right here. We have our mounting screws to mount it to the wall and a short pigtail USB Type-C right here. Let's take a look at this remote control now. All right, the remote for the wireless picture light is sitting in front of me and it uses AAA batteries just like this. Let's go ahead and load these AAA batteries up. We did end up getting our remote control batteries loaded into the back of the remote, but I am unable to get the back to stay on for some reason. It does want to fall off. It won't click shut. So I don't know, probably a defective back right there, but yeah, the back just falls off for some reason. Not sure why. On the front of the remote control, you can see our on off button right there. There is a plus minus brightness adjustment. Right below that, there is a timer for 2, 4, or 8 hours. And then at the bottom, they have a warm white, neutral white, and cold white setting on the remote control, which we will test out as soon as we get a full charge on the actual picture light. Okay, so mounting the light is pretty simple here. You have this plate that goes on the wall that's secured by screws, which they did provide here, but also if you take this bracket here and you look at the very bottom, there was a screw there. You simply line up this hole here, the small hole with the small hole in the bracket, and then put the screw right in from the other side like this. Just like that is how it works. And you just take your screwdriver here and tighten up the bracket. Just like that. This thing is ready to be mounted to the wall now by those two screws right there. Okay, for the next step of this, we just have to take our magnetic ball here and go ahead and screw it into the end of this pipe adapter bracket thing. That is it. Pretty simple. And now this adapter bracket mounting plate is magnetic and the light will stick directly onto this part. My plan right here and right now is to try not to use drywall inserts. It's not very heavy, so the combined total of weight here shouldn't be too much that it would pull regular drywall screws out of the wall. We'll just have to be careful when we remove the light. We hold the bracket so we don't rip the drywall screws right out. I'm just gonna use what they gave me, but they did give me inserts. Should I use those maybe? I don't know, let's go see. We are out here in the SCSR compound garage, and you can see my custom canvas artwork right there for the Tesla Model S Plaid, and then my Tesla print right down there. Now my plan is to light up above this. So we're gonna go up there and mount the light up there. So we will need a chair or stool to get up there, and then we'll go ahead and center it and then level it and then put it straight up there. Let's go. Out in the SCSR garage now, and our goal is simply one thing today: to center this bracket above this print, and so that would put us at half of 29.5 is our goal here. That should be the center. So I'm just gonna go straight up here above that. Right there. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get some long drywall screws for this. All right, I did acquire some long drywall screws for this. So all we have to do is get close and get this thing kind of level. And don't forget that the actual light is on a magnet ball mount, so you can actually turn that to make that level as well. And all I'm gonna do is center it right there. I'm centering it with the Plaid logo. I'm just gonna make a mark. And all we need to do is screw this bad boy in. Oh, let me grab the light and see if this is going to cover the picture. That should be fine. All right, that's fine. So now all we have to do is level this with our level and put the other screw in. So I'll put my level on top and then go ahead and push in my screw. This is ready, guys. Drive it right in. It's not tight. If it pulls out, I'll use their inserts for it. It's really light though. Okay, our prep work is done. All we have to do now is go ahead and mount this. And over here on the switch, you have on, and then when you press it again, it changes the color temperature. And then holding it down, it goes off. Just like that, that's all you have to do. And let's turn it on. And we have our new light. And stepping back, you can see our nice artwork lit up there. Very bright. We do have our remote, even though I couldn't get the back to stay on, probably just an issue with the back, but looks like this is the infrared receiver for the remote. So just make sure you have that facing the right direction. And then we can go ahead and dim the light, increase it. And let's take note, it is 1:10 p.m. And I put the light on the second click up, and then we're gonna see how long this lasts. And then at night tonight, we'll come out here again and show you guys what it looks like at night. But that's a good look at the light mounted, and the output is very nice, and it does light up this whole entire picture. It'd be cool to have another one down there at the bottom, but I don't have a second one. So for now, we're gonna see how long this lasts. All right, I wanted to show you guys some of the features of the remote. So this is the color temperature. That is neutral, that's cool, and that's warm. There's also a timer function on here, 2, 4, or 8 hours. When you press it, the light will go off, and that is it. You can dim and raise the brightness there. That is full, 1. There are 3 total brightness levels. This is the lowest, and that is the medium, and that is the brightest. I'm gonna go to medium. And then there's basically just on, off, and that are all of the features of the remote control for the rechargeable LED picture frame light. All right, guys, it is now 9:16 p.m. in Supercar Street Racing compound. So this has been running for 8 hours. Let's go outside into the garage and see what it looks like now after 8 hours. All right, so here is the SCSR garage with the wireless. And I know the colors are probably exaggerated because at night the phone tends to oversaturate the colors, but that is after 8 hours of battery life, it is still running strong. And we'll be curious to see tomorrow morning what happens with this picture frame. But you can see it lights up that on low light just fine, and it's pretty cool. Lighting up the SCSR custom artwork that I ordered online, and probably another one would be nice right here, lighting up this guy. I'll see if the manufacturer wants to send me a second one to put right there, but I'm curious how many days or hours that will go with one battery charge. But we're already at 8 hours. We have no issues whatsoever battery life, and it is on the lowest setting in the garage, and it looks fire, dog. Let's go, dog. We'll check it again in the morning and see if it's still on. If not, hey, it's still a win for Supercar Street Racing and you guys. All right, it is the next day out in the Supercar Street Racing garage, and you can see here that the light is still running strong the next day. It's still on low, and it still looks like it has the same amount of power that it did yesterday. That means it was been running since 1 p.m. yesterday afternoon, so put the math together in your head. This thing's been running for a pretty long time. And I have to say, that's pretty cool. If I only have to charge it once every other day or once every 3 days, I don't mind doing that just to have some ambient light in here. But yeah, so far so good for the picture light, the rechargeable picture light. And now let's throw it to Supercar Street Racing Studios, where Brad has a bunch of more information about this wireless charging picture light and where you can pick yours up and how you can help represent the channel Supercar Street Racing to help us grow. Let's throw it out there right now to the Supercar Street Racing 4K production studio. Hey guys, welcome to Supercar Street Racing. You're back in the 4K production studio with Brad, and today we have a generous gift from Crafters Mark. They donated to the channel one of these awesome picture lights to hang on your wall over your artwork. Now this does come in 3 different colors. You can see right here, gold, black, and brass. Now the one we got was gold colored, and I do like that in the SCSR garage. The light is still running after a day and a half of being lit up, so it does have a great battery life. It is on sale right now, so go ahead and go to the link in the description and pick up your light, because this company would love for you to check it out, and I highly recommend it. It has 3 color temperatures, 3 levels of brightness, and an on-off switch and a timer. Go ahead to the description, get your light right now. You can see right here, it shows you that it does a very wide light range and stronger color rendition than the other lights. 3 color temperatures, a 350 lumen high brightness on the light, a timer setting, convenient charging, so basically it's magnetic. You pull it off the little ball there, you put it on your USB Type-C charger, and it just does charge straight up for you. All right guys, thanks for checking out the Crafters Mark wireless art light. We're so glad to have you on the channel again. Please like and subscribe, and go down in the description. Buy anything you want through any of our links in the description, and it gives me just a little bit of credit on Amazon. We got to get out of here because I'm wearing guitar pants and we have to go to dinner later.